Well, I got a little time this afternoon to play with this stuck bolt in the video I did on how to pull with your press. It's trying to rain outside. It was 25 degrees this morning and well, it's above freezing now, so it's not too good of a day to be outside working on the sweep plow, so I'm trying to find things to do in here to finish up this project. I thought, well, I got to make that new bushing, but it might be worth my time to see if I can pull out that bolt using a little heat like everybody suggested. So let's see if it works. The reason I didn't heat this housing before is I wasn't completely thinking it through. I was thinking if I heated this outside housing, it wouldn't do me any good because the heat, I mean, some heat would get to this bushing, don't get me wrong, but it wouldn't soak it like I wanted. But is what I should have done is just heated the end of the bolt and let that heat travel and just kept heating and let it all travel. I don't know why that thought did not cross my mind, but it just simply didn't. I guess I don't know, sometimes when you're in the moment, you just don't think of every option. I'm actually going to take this over to the press and push on it. This is the bent plate, and if you notice this bolt sticks out just a little bit, and it actually catches on there since that plate, if I do the upside, the curved up side of the plate, I can actually get that bolt to catch in there. So now I know I'm centered. I'm going to try pushing on it. I doubt it'll do anything, but I just want to start there again, see what it's like, and then we'll start adding some heat. Yeah, must be bypassing. Yeah, in other words, we ain't going to move it with that. I just heated this bolt end on this side. I did not heat this end, but I hope that shows up on camera. Can you see it's actually turning blue and stuff in there, and the smoke? And the smoke is coming off of it. So it's definitely hot on this end. I'd like to let this just cool on its own, but for the sake of time, I'm going to quench this in water and see what happens. So I'll be right back after I do that. Okay, she's quenched. It's still warm. Wow. I think I'm going to take the hand grinder, clean up this side, because it looks like I almost melted it together. I hope not. I ground it. I can still see a line, so hopefully it'll come apart. Hopefully this plate here hasn't moved, because now I don't have my bolt sticking out to know that I got perfectly on there. I swear it moved. That thing has some serious rust to it. A lot of other goop. See that big pile of stuff right over there? It came out with it too. That's a lot. It's kind of galling going on right there. It was stook. That's where the thread started. Well, There you go. Heater up and quencher, and was able to get it out. Look at all that rust that's on top once I pulled the press back out of it. Man, there's a lot of rust in there. That means I got myself a bushing, and I'm not going to have to make a new one. And it will fit right back in there. And look at that, it's level. So I think I might just put a shim or something in here across this whole thing with a hole in it. And I'll be done. I realized I didn't show you exactly what I'm doing, where this bolt and bushing and everything goes. So this is a big sweep plow. It's 35 foot wide. So from that end to this end is 35 foot. And the tongue mounts onto these points here and comes out this way, which obviously I have the tongue removed. But inside this mount, which hopefully you recognize, is the bushing, and the bolts went in there, and then that big mount went across there, the back one. That's the exact one that I took off that we were working on. So I hope that gives you a little better idea what we're working on here. Well, it's raining, dude. Should we get out of the truck yet? Come on, don't you get out of the truck? Can't stay in here forever.